I used to be invisible, just another ghost on the street corner. I thought I knew what struggle was until I woke up here. They didn't ask. They didn't offer a choice. They just took me, broke me, and dropped me into this hell to see how long it takes for a man with nothing to finally turn into nothing. What I've realized is that survival isn't a goal here. It's a countdown. In this world, the air wants to freeze your lungs, the sun wants to boil your blood, and every step you take is a gamble on whether your body will hold together. But the environment isn't the worst part. Every day I draw breath, the world around me grows stronger, faster, deadlier. While I'm managing my hunger and my broken bones, something is watching, waiting for the moment that I finally wear down. This is attrition. It's day one, and I'm already running out of time. I feel like I've been running for days. Although, you know what? That ice has thawed. However, if this ice is thawed out, then that means... That's right, the temperature's going up. Maybe stick around this area a little bit. I won't freeze. I hope. What do we have here? Just a baby cow and a couple of foxes. We don't really have a lot of room to work with. It's going to make it even more difficult. What did they tell me? They told me I needed to monitor my extremities, my hydration, my temperature. They told me that I probably will need to make bandages or enhanced bandages at some point. What is this? I mean, I know they said this wouldn't be a normal survival, that this was going to be way more difficult. And who were they? I don't remember their names. They just kidnapped me and brought me here. I guess I better get the essentials out of the way. Well, there's at least a crafting table. I should probably get a little bit of sand to make myself some water bottles. This will work right here. I'd imagine the sooner that I get down and get myself some stone, the faster I'll be able to get into better weapons and tools and armor. Although, that reminds me. They told me that I wouldn't be able to wear just regular armor, that I'd have to insulate it, otherwise I wouldn't be able to move around in the cold. I think I have to do something different for the warm. I can't recall. Who are these people and why did they do this to me? I can at least make a furnace, get back up top, make my water bottles. That's right, there's a book. They told me not to read it until I got where I was going to be calling home for a little while, so I don't know what I'm going to do for food. That also brings me to the reality that I'm pretty sure my food is going to spoil. It's getting pretty late in the day. Let's see how this goes. Where's my hydration? Halfway down. It's going to be dark soon. Guess I'm going to go back underground, get some more coal, keep digging. Going to be up all night. Copper. That's going to come in handy, because even though I'm going to have to insulate my armor, I think I'll save the insulation for iron. And I can wear copper armor for now. It's cheap. I can get some decent tools and weapons off of this. Okay, I have my 3 smooth stone, my 5 iron. Need a furnace. Now we got a blast furnace. So So we should be able to power through a decent amount of this copper, turn it into armor and tools, weapons. I think I heard a rooster signify that it's morning. What is all that noise? I would say that things just got way more interesting. Half heart, poisoned, no food. And she's mocking me from above. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get out of here. Situation just got way more foobar. I'm below half on hydration. Guess we'll just wait for the rest of this copper to smelt so we can get into better tools, and if I gotta dig my way to the water, that's what I'll do. Gonna need a helmet, chest plate, leggings, and boots. Now we just need to wait for the tools and the weapons. Gonna make a run for it. I think she's despawned. We have a polar bear that's decided to be over here, and it's got a baby, which is not good. It will attack me. The situation is just getting worse and worse. I do need water, though. Since I'm in a colder biome, so perhaps I might find some sweet berries. That would be a great idea. Spoils in 30 minutes. All right. Wait a minute. There's sweet berries right there. Oh no. That's not good because they have differences in time. I'm going to have to quickly combine all of these. At some point I need to be thinking about making bundles. But right now, I just got to be worried about surviving each and every night. Then again, you know what I could be doing? Can we get some seeds? There we go. Let's get over near the water edge. And let's just plant this guy and let it do its thing. Alright, our hearts are coming up slowly, but not fast enough, so we're not going to risk the night. We're going to go back underground, heal ourselves up, and maybe we can do a little reading as to what that book has to say. Document start, redacted, top secret. Subject, deployment of expendable asset, D-402. Is that supposed to be me? Chapter 1, experimental overview. The subject has been successfully integrated into the Entropy Protocol. What is that? The primary objective is to measure the rate of physical and psychological attrition under forced survival conditions. The subject believes that they are an autonomous survivor. This perception must be maintained to ensure authentic biological responses to stress. Biological stabilization parameters. 1. Limb fragility. Genetic brittleness has been introduced. Subject is required to manually stabilize skeletal integrity using standard issue compression bandages. I do remember that. 2. Thermodynamic response. The localized climate is being manipulated to test the subject's thermal regulation thresholds. Exposure without insulation will result in rapid system failure. Chapter 3. External stimuli. The escalation. 1. Aggression scaling. Local entities are being artificially evolved at an accelerated rate. For every 24-hour cycle the subject persists, The threat level must be increased by 15%. 2. Surveillance entities? Stalker Class 01, Mimic Class 04. They didn't say anything about that. They've been deployed, both names redacted. These entities are not to kill the subject immediately. They are tools of psychological attrition. Their purpose is to drive the subject towards total physical exhaustion. What is that? Chapter 4. Extraction Protocol. There is no extraction protocol? Upon total system failure or subject expiration, all data is to be uploaded to the main hive and the testing site sterilized. Signature redacted. Of course it is. Director of Attrition Research. Have a nice day and good luck. You're going to need it. So I'm never getting out of here. I guess we'll see about that. Well, that's the sound of the morning rooster. Is the temperature going back up because I was getting pretty cold over the night? Although I haven't even bothered to make my shears yet. Maybe I should do that real quick. Gotta make shears and a shield. Although there is a spider. I'm pretty sure when I was looking at the recipes, I need string. Although I don't want to get onto the ice, not with my health being the way it is. I'm a little bit stranded right now. No big deal. There's a sheep right there. Where did that come from? Skeleton hiding somewhere. Where are you? You right here? That's perfect. Now we know we can get... We can maybe dye the color of that sheep's wool. Where'd it go? Right there. Okay, there's no dogs. I don't think there's any dogs. All right. I'm gonna need to chop down some more trees and gotta make some more fences. And a fence gate. I gotta hurry. I don't want to waste this bone on changing this sheep's color if it's gonna get attacked. I really need this guy to come over here. I really need wheat. Also I just can't risk it. Alright, I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna turn this. Get at least one. Maybe this last little bit of bone meal will help speed the growth process on this. Almost, although there may be fish in the water. Where's that dye? Come here, I gotta protect you with everything I've got. We somehow need to get you into that pen sooner than later. Nothing doing, and the real issue here is I don't even have enough string to make a fishing pole yet. Where did that sheep go? Did I lose it? Did it despawn? Did you run off? No. Okay. Somehow he's eating through the snow. If I could just get this wheat to grow. I mean, even if I gotta stay up a little later in the evening. Let's put a torch here. Let's put a torch here to try to keep the mobs from spawning on us. I don't know what else to do. We'll put one out here. We'll put one right here. I guess all I can do now is wait for sundown or that wheat to grow. One way or the other, I gotta get you into that pen. And we're gonna make that happen, whether you like it or not. And it's officially sundown. Come on, I need you to eat some more. There's a skeleton right there. I think that's all I needed. Let's turn this into bone meal right now. Let's go ahead and get over there, get that wheat. We gotta get that sheep, we gotta get it into its pen. Oh no. Zombs, and I still don't have a bed. I don't know what's going on, everything's all zoomed in. Alright. Here he is right here. Breaking 2. Not much in the way of durability, but here's the issue. I need you to go into the pen. Follow me. There we go. Come on. There you go. Not good. There's no way that just happened. That just happened. Creepers are the worst. Just need to get this fixed for now, and that's fine. All right. Come on. Need you to get in here this time. Let's not get blown up. All right, you can have one. There you go. Of course, we got a zombie. Okay. This is good news. This is very good news. We got our sheep penned up. I have to let it continue to eat, but I do have to get more dirt blocks on that. It's not going to be able to eat the wood. So I got to drop underneath here. We'll have to stay here till the morning once again. Don't mind me, Mr. Sheep. I'm just going to replace your floor. You didn't need that. Oh, we got a second sheep here. Wait a minute. Come here. Come here. Let's get you in here. Good thing I was carrying that, and there we go. Perfect. That's exactly what we needed. I think I just heard like a poisonous spider or something. Everyone's just hearing things. I know that this pickaxe is about to give out. Good thing I made a couple of them, but it's getting harder and harder to break through this. What is this? It's a mine shaft. That's a mine shaft. That means there might be some spiderweb down here. And it is daytime. If there's spiderweb down here, I should be able to get some string. Nothing? Oh yeah. There's some cobwebs right here. And diamonds. Okay, we're not gonna get those yet. All right. There's some cobwebs right here. Maybe I should just go back up and see how many bandages I can make before I go any further. Can't forget those diamonds. Nothing this way? Alright. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to head back up. I'm going to take whatever wool that I have and the few string that I have. What do I have? 4? I got to find out how many bandages I can make anyway each time. I know I need 2 string and I need 3 white wool each time I do it, but I have no idea how many bandages I'm going to get. I can make 4. That is not enough bandages at all. Although, if I go back down, let's see how this works. Okay, I see. Definitely need to heal the right arm. Absolutely have to do that. And we need our legs to come up, but our head is damaged. Alright. So let's put some there. Alright. So maybe we might have hit the jackpot. If I can get to the end of the day, having healed myself back to 100%, I might actually have a fighting chance in this world. Minecart. Name tag. I'm hearing all kinds of spiders move around. Could probably use the melon seeds. The gold, I'm not going to touch it, although it's saying that they spoil. We'll take the torches. There has to be tons of these down here. So I'm hoping that there will be. Lapis in the corner. The good news is I should be able to make a few more bandages. How did I get this? I'm a little nervous. Nothing else over here. Wait a minute. There is. Oh, perfect. And more zombs. Gonna light it up. Let's not get hit if we can help it. But more cobwebs. Not much. But it's something. It's something to get started. Let's light this up. Stop these guys from spawning down here. Alright. Although with it getting colder, I'm zooming in again. It says I have frostbite. Alright, well. I guess I can't be down here then. Let's move up a little bit. So do we just need to work on getting the insulated armor before we do this? Kind of thinking that might be the case. So I think that's going to be the move. Just going to work my way back up top. Focus on getting my insulated armor. And then I can come back down and see how it goes with the temperature. Who's there? It's officially getting nighttime. Cooked up my pork chops. This one's gonna go bad in 42 minutes, but I got 3 more. I'll have to get some more food in the morning. Being watched? What do you mean I'm being watched? Watched from where? Sounds like tree limbs breaking. Why am I not allowed to sleep, and where's my coordinates? Where's the day counter? Is that? I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna go outside to look. Maybe I put up some more torches here. Can I sleep now? Something won't let me sleep. Do I need to go out here? What's that? Something's here. That's different. This is not at all what I heard down there. I don't know if I'm going to be getting any sleep at all. Can I try to sleep now? Maybe it's gone. It must have left. Clearly it left. Alright. Let's break through this. What's going on out here? Did you guys see anything last night? Anything hiding in the trees? Nothing's here. I got things screaming at me in the mine. I've got something lurking outside of my foxhole. And something left this. What is this? Document start. Redacted top secret. Subject navigational sequestering and behavioral stimuli. D-402. Clearly that's me. Chapter 1. Cognitive recalibration. The subject has demonstrated an over-reliance on external data streams. To maximize psychological attrition, the neural interface has been modified to eliminate all spatial and temporal crutches. Great. The subject must no longer perceive their existence as a series of coordinates, but as a state of perpetual displacement. Chapter 2. Navigational and temporal suppression. 1. Global positioning deactivation. All XYZ coordinate readouts have been remotely purged. Subject is now forced to rely on primitive biological landmarks. The objective is to induce spatial paranoia and increase the metabolic cost of travel. 2. Chronological erasure. The day tracker and all synchronized timekeeping devices have been neutralized. By stripping the ability to quantify time, we remove the subject's hope for a conclusion. Survival is now a singular, unending event. Chapter 3. Deployment of psychological supervisors. To accelerate the breaking phase, 2 specialized entities have been released into the subject's immediate proximity. Note, these are not predators, yet. They are currently tools of sensory exhaustion. 1. Observer Class Unit. Tasked with high-vantage surveillance, it is instructed to maintain a constant gaze weight just within the subject's peripheral limit. Its presence confirms to the subject that privacy is an extinct concept. 2. Subterranean Class Unit. Tasked with auditory attrition, it will utilize the mimicry echo protocol within confined structures. It is authorized to emit high-decibel vocalizations only when the subject attempts to remain stationary, forcing them back into a state of flight. Chapter 4. Summary of expected outcomes. With the removal of the XYZ axis and the day count, D-402 is effectively blind to their location and deaf to the passage of time. Combined with the constant surveillance, we project a total breakdown of the subject's safe zone mentality within the next 48 hours. Signature redacted. Director of Attrition Research. Big shock. Well, I can tell you one thing's for certain. You're not just going to put a lectern out here and scare me with your little books. You're going to have to do better than that. I think 35 will be enough of the sweet berries. What's going on with my health monitor? Oh, I forgot to drink. That wasn't very smart of me at all. I would think that that's just about everything that I need. I've got some ladders. Hopefully allowing me to get a little further down than when I went down here. I'm pretty sure I just saw some footprints on this cobblestone. It just literally disappeared. Alright. Clearly whatever is down here is starting to make its way up to me. So I'm going to need to spend as little amount of time down here as I can. Maybe I should be lighting up those kind of areas. Maybe I should come back down with blocks and perhaps fill those areas in like this. I don't know. Either way, back to the scene of the crime. Actually, before I go any further, I would like to move these down here, I think. Would be a good idea. What's that? What is this? Sounded like somebody was digging right next to me. Who's down here? Show yourself. It's not doing it. I'm gonna try to grab a few more of these blocks. At some point I gotta get my hands on those diamonds that were down here. Wait a minute. Isn't this where the diamonds were? Something took them. Alright, well. As it's beginning to be nighttime, the goal is to try and find extra string so we can make some more clearly whatever is down here does not want me to go this way. There's nothing down here anyway. Alright. I don't have anywhere near enough torches to light this place up. There is some string here. I will take that, but I'm gonna have to be very careful with where I travel. There's a zombie. He's got arrows next to him. Does that mean he's leveled up? Alright. I don't want to get out into the areas where it's dark. And I don't think I want to hang around here any longer than I have to. It's a decently sized room. What is that? What's going on? It sounds like there's horses down here. What is going on? Fire protection 2 and breaking 3. Am I being followed? Is there something up there? Alright. I guess we just keep going. I don't want to get lost down here. There's some really bad noises in here. Alright. Well, that's a witch. Okay. We already had one encounter with her. We're not going to have another one. What's down here? Anything? Zombie? Alright, I feel like I'm getting way off course. So I'm going to try to find my way back. No, that's not the way. Alright, we know that this big open room we walked out into from here. How did I miss this, though? Did I walk out here from here? Drop a string. Yes, nice. Okay. We're going to stay out of the dark areas. We are down to 5 torches. I do see some string back there, but I don't want to hang down here any longer than I absolutely have to. So, here's the ladder. Though at the same time, I'm afraid to run the risk of missing out on finding some things. We come from here because I don't remember. Just light this up. Was I up here? No. Name tag. A little bit of coal. We can make some more torches. That's good. Right now we're up to 20. What is that noise? Sounds like something's breaking its bones. Going that way, whatever that was. Is that the way back up? I'm not exactly sure. What do we got down here? Maybe we start doing this just to be on the safe side, and then we can undo those at a later date. We don't have that many torches, but we're going to need to get a few more string if we can. I'm going to take a few more of this deep slate. Is this going down up here? Is that thing near again? I'm pretty sure that this is a dungeon right here. Alright, I don't know what that is. But I need to find out what this is. What are you? It's an actual spider spawner. It's exactly what I need. Oh, this is perfect. What do we got? More coal. Some wheat. Some more string. I'm actually just going to leave this. You know what? I might take that, though. In the event we get a horse, so. Something put my torch out. I'm thirsty again. Alright. Alright. I don't have coordinates, but that's okay. You know what I can do? We'll just grab a few of these blocks. And then we will just block ourselves up to where we can only go straight to this. I mean, I get that there may be some more things down here, but I don't like what is. Look at this, torch is out too. Something is putting my torches out. Yeah, I don't even want these guys getting over here. So if I can at least, I'll take this and we'll block all these extra little areas off. Keep whatever it is from trying to get to us. We don't even really need to go this way now. The more I look at it, we can just do this. That should keep stuff away from us in that direction. And we know we have to go down there. This is good. So, you know what? Whoever you are that's watching me, whoever you are that took my coordinates away, actually, okay. Maybe I won't finish that sentence. We gotta go back this way, that's right. That's right. Okay. Alright, somebody's knocked the torches out down here. Please stop knocking my torches out. It's this one. Alright, I think that's my cue to go. I don't even know what day it is. I know that it was going to be day 10 before they took my day counter away. I know that it was... I don't like this a bit. I'm gonna have to move out of this. I can't stay in this ground anymore. Whatever is down there is definitely gonna try to make its way up here. So what I should probably do when I get... I'm just gonna block this up. We'll take this back. And we'll do that. I need to sleep. Maybe I'm just hearing things. I don't always sleep at night or during thunderstorms. Is it daytime? Is it daytime? Oh, it's daytime. It's noon. It's the middle of the day. Okay. Alright. Okay, what I need to do then, I need to dump some things off. I need to grab this and... $16 bandages. Something is digging towards me. What happened? Did I fall asleep? Where am I? Am I buried alive? I was buried alive. My torch is out. There's a sign. Wait a minute, where's my sheep? All my sheep are gone. I have your food, bed, and crafting supplies in the mine shaft. Who does? What about my wheat? It's all gone. It's all gone. I need to eat. I'm hungry. What, I got any sweet berries left? All my food is gone. My sheep are gone. My food is gone. Everything's gone. I might have to kill this snake to be able to have something to eat. Alright. It doesn't drop any food. What am I going to do with this? I guess I don't have any choice. I'm going to have to go back down into the mine. Particularly before this zombie tries to get next to me. Something has blocked up all of my chest and my barrel. My barrel's gone. It had food in it. one potato, it spoils in 11 minutes. You know what? I can take this crafting table. I can make another furnace. Actually, I can take this, I can make another smoker. Make this first. So we'll cook that up. There's literally nothing else in here. I guess I go back down. Whatever's down there is probably waiting for me at the bottom. But I gotta find my food, I gotta find my crafting supplies, I gotta find my bed. This is all the wool that I have and I don't even have it on me. What was that? I want to be done with this mine shaft. I just want to move away. I want to go somewhere other than this place. It's like a recurring nightmare. I can't seem to get out of here. I don't even know what this means. I don't know if what took my food has my food in my bed, or if they put it somewhere. Another torch is out. And I'm feeling thirsty. I don't have anything to drink. I didn't even think about that. That didn't even cross my mind. Where are we with water? Not good. I remember somewhere down here had water in it. There's a couple of creepers. I'm not going that way. Somewhere in one of these directions I know has water. And we got a zombie villager. A couple of zombie villagers. I'm going to have to fight them. Alright. I know that there's water somewhere. I heard it again. Okay. Just keep moving. Keep moving, find the water. I still remember where it was. Pretty sure a light just went out over there. Wait, there's water. There's water. Right here. Here we go. I need to light this up. Well, there's plenty of water through here. Okay, where are we? And we're perfectly fine with water now. Let's find out what's in this. Maybe whatever took my stuff. No. I was kind of hopeful that maybe it would be in here. Well, you know what? There's some melon seeds. Some beetroot. I guess I could try to grow those. We'll take the string. Yeah, this just feels like a never-ending nightmare. What's in this direction? I don't mean to be taking damage right now. It's alright. Good news is I have some blocks on me. Why do I get the feeling that whatever took my stuff put it in one of these mine carts? I just don't know. There's diamonds right here. I need to take them. Yes. Eventually I need to get into better armor than what I have. least I've got the shield. Although I just took damage, which means it's going to start taking down on my hunger. Wait a minute, this is looking familiar here. I hate to lose this heat, but I gotta be able to move through. I'm also a little afraid to be in the dark right now. Wait a minute, here's the big room with the glowberries. I have an idea where I'm at now. The question is, where is my stuff? Down here, maybe? What is this? Another creeper coming in. Maybe my stuff's in here. Of course not. There are 2 pieces of bread, though. Get out of here. I need that bread. That'll work. That'll work right now. Okay. Spoils in 60 minutes. We're good. We'll take the glowberries. Take the extra name tag. Oh, look at this. No. Golden apple. That'll come in handy. Doesn't expire. More torches, more beetroot seeds. We'll take these. Alright. I don't think I want to go cave diving at the moment. At the same time. And we got a skeleton moving in. Not gonna let him get a shot off. We'll take the string. Oh, he got over here in a hurry. There's something out there. Is that what's digging towards me? Is that a bear? That is a bear. That's a real problem. I need to eat. Why is there a bear in the cave? Animal fat? Bow. We'll take that bow right there. Even though it's pretty much degraded. What is this? Fur. Maybe we'll need this for something? Maybe I should keep the animal fat. It's still not solving my situation with my food. I don't know what's going on. Thing is, I do know that I kind of need that big slime because it's supposed to allow me to make enhanced bandages with the glowberries and do maximum healing, so I got to get down here and deal with this. And diamonds. Alright, we don't have a choice. Getting a little close to lava, that's not good. I just lost my sword. Okay, let's grab these. Just 2 again? Alright. What is that? Luckily, I had the extra iron sword on me. It's a bear cub. And I'm hearing another slime somewhere. And a witch. I can't mess around in here. I gotta go. All I have are these glowberries and this skeleton is running me down. Alright, we'll wait on you. Okay. I don't want to eat these because I need these for the enhanced bandages. Can I make some of them now, maybe? Bandage 40. Yeah. Can make 3 of them. I took everything back to 100% there. Alright. Alright, we're going to just use them. Actually, we're going to heal up entirely. Might as well. Okay. Our health is in good shape. The issue is our food. And I'm thirsty again. Alright. It's no big deal. I know that I can find water again. Here's the room with the glowberries. Just can't seem to figure out. And here's some ladders. That's why. Once again, whatever was here just keeps knocking on my torches. I don't even want to see the thing that was following me the other day. Another skeleton. Can't go that way. Alright, I guess we just go up. No idea where to go. Rotten glowberries. Wait a minute. Pumpkin seeds. I want to check this minecart. I didn't leave anything here. I knew it. I knew I had a torch right here. I know where I'm at. I know exactly where I'm at. This is what we blocked up. Oh no. This is also where whatever that was standing. See, there's a creeper back there now. Alright. That witch is nearby. Alright. Didn't I leave a torch on in there too? Where'd this torch go? Okay then. Oh, there's my stuff. This is my bed. This is my bundle. But the berries are bad. Okay. Okay. The good news is I found my stuff, but I don't have any food. Now I'm gonna have to make it out of here. And a poison spider. So we're not going that way right now. What is wrong with that zombie's face? was going on with that zombie's face? Oh, nothing. He's holding something. He dropped it. What is this? Need to make room. What is this right here? Right, we got a witch nearby. Okay. I need to probably get out of here. I guess we're gonna have to deal with you after all. And another one. Can't let these touch me. Okay. Grinning moth. What are you? Where'd it go? Where'd you go? I don't know. What is that right there? Oh my God. Oh my God. I need to go up, but I'm afraid to go back to that ladder. I don't have any food. I don't have any water. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here fast. What was that thing? I'm afraid to go back, but this is the only way up. Alright. I gotta get out of here. I don't ever want to come back down here ever again. That book said that those things weren't supposed to attack me. That they weren't violent. They clearly are violent. Oh, I can't go to bed. That means it's daytime. That's actually a good thing. I'm gonna block this up permanently. I'm never ever going back down there again. Should probably get out here and see what time of day it is. Oh, it's the middle of the day. Why is there... Why are you penned up? How did you get in there? Got 3 raw beef off of that, and that's actually more than enough. So I can drop right back down in here. I was thinking about making a fishing pole. I don't think I should be down here any longer than I have to be. As for you, since you're all locked up in here, do you care to be my friend? Well, that was easy. At least now we're not going to be alone. We got a companion. I think I got the perfect name for you since I'm out here by myself. We're going to call you Wilson. Come on, Wilson. Alright, buddy. We're gonna try to call it a night. With any luck, we'll get out of here tomorrow morning, and we'll never look back at this place ever again. Well, it's officially morning. That's pretty much everything I think I'm gonna take with me. You ready to go, Wilson? I know I am. I don't ever want to see this foxhole again. Oh, great. Another lectern, another book. Come on, you can come out of there. Wilson, come here. It's gone. It's gone. We're done with this. All right, buddy. I've been avoiding the issue long enough. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here and I'm just going to try to grab the book off of this. I don't want to stay anywhere near this. I don't want my back turned to that. I'll just get out of here. I'll read it somewhere else. We still need to get far away from this island. But before we do that, we should probably find out what this book has to say. Document start. Redacted. Top secret. Dated redacted. Subject. Reprimand and threat level escalation. D-402. Chapter 1. Performance evaluation. The director expresses extreme dissatisfaction with the continued persistence of asset D-402. Despite the deactivation of the navigational coordinates and the erasure of the chronological day tracker, the subject continues to maintain a functional pulse. This resilience is no longer viewed as valuable data. It is a failure of our current environmental pressure. Chapter 2. Escalation of environmental hostility. The current attrition rate is insufficient. To correct this, the local biosphere is being further destabilized. We are moving from observation to active eradication. Chapter 3. Additional entity deployment. Reinforced class. The initial supervisors have failed to terminate the subject. We are now deploying more aggressive variants to saturate the subterranean and surface environments. Chapter 4. Conditional clemency directive. The director has noted a specific external frequency pulse. It appears the subject has a localized emotional tether. Directive. Should asset D-402 transmit a formal birthday wish addressed to designation Everett, the research team is authorized to temporarily dial back the aggression scaling by 5% for the next 24-hour cycle. Consider this a brief mercy, a gift for the tether before the protocol resumes in full. Signature redacted. Director of Attrition Research. Of course it is. So there you have it, Wilson. It turns out if we issue a birthday wish to Everett, we'll get a small reprieve for the next 24 hours. So, Mr. Everett, wherever you are, I wish you the best birthday ever. Come on, Wilson. I see some elevation over here. As far as I'm concerned, getting higher up has got to be better than being down below. Looks like that's going to be one heck of a climb. You going to be up for it? I'm starting to feel thirsty. We don't have much water left. In fact, we're down to our last bottle, buddy. Oh, wait a minute. Careful. Back up. It's a bit of a drop, but you know what? There's some water down there. If we build ourselves a little staircase, should be able to get down there and get some of it. See, bud? I think at the end of the day, we're going to be just fine. Alright, let's get to it. Here's the other thing, Mr. Wilson. I'm gonna start thinking about what we're gonna do for food. We only have 50 minutes left on the sweet berries. I haven't seen an animal in days. I don't know what's going on out here. Come on, buddy. You gonna be able to make it? Looks like we're almost at the top now. What's this? You seeing this? Some kind of a ruined village. What do you think happened here? I'm not sure, but you know what? There's an anvil right here. This gives me a really good idea. Look at that. Your very own name tag. Now it's official. Some extra bones. Some paper. Got an extra string, and check this out. Got ourselves a spyglass. This is gonna come in really handy, in fact. I don't know, buddy. Place is completely empty. Doesn't appear to be anything around. Nothing in the house. There's nothing along the ridge either. Wait a minute. You see that? It was just a wolf up there. I don't know where he went. Unless we scared him and he ran off. Regardless, I'm thinking that there's nothing here, so we should probably keep moving. The moon is awfully bright tonight. Where'd you go? You know what I'm noticing? I don't know where the zombies or skeletons are. In fact, I haven't seen anything. No animals. No nothing. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Wilson. You see that? It looks like an igloo. Definitely seen better days. There's no door on it, but you know what? I think we can make do. There's even a little campfire in the front. Natural windows because this thing has been falling apart. We're going to have to sleep here for the night. Morning, buddy. Sleep good? Tell you one thing's for certain. I didn't sleep great. Pretty cold. We need to probably plant these outside the igloo and... Did you see somebody come and drop this off? What do they want now? Kind of nervous to read it. But I guess I better find out what it says. Redacted. Top secret. Project Entropy Effect. Dated. Redacted. Subject Protocol Adjustment. Chapter 1. Acknowledgement of Directive Clemency. The research team has confirmed the successful transmission of the birthday wish for Designation Everett. While the director finds such emotional sentimentality to be a biological inefficiency, the Protocol of Mercy has been engaged. As promised, the localized aggression scaling has been recalibrated. Chapter 2. Recalibration of environmental parameters. Due to the subject's unexpected synchronization with entity designation Wilson, the agency has authorized a temporary stability phase in addition to the prior. We are shifting the environment from hardcore attrition to standard observation for now. 1. Biological yield. The decay rate of organic matter food crop yield has been decelerated by 35%. Consumables will now maintain structural integrity for longer durations. Entropy dampening. The hardcore reality tearing effect has been dialed back. Structural durability of player-made shelters is currently reinforced. Both available only to Subject D-402. What does that mean? Chapter 3. The Wilson Contingency. It has been observed that Subject D-402 has established a master-level bond with a localized entity. This was not predicted for the other iterations. Directive. The current environmental ease is strictly tethered to the survival of the dog. Warning. Should the dog reach 0% vitality, the active eradication protocol will resume at 200% intensity. Chapter 4. Director's Note. You think the dog is a gift because you were kind to him? You think the world grew softer because you remembered a birthday? You're wrong. We made the world a little more easy so you would stay exactly where we want you, comfortably trapped. As long as you keep the dog alive, you're the perfect specimen. Don't let him die, D-402. You won't like the version of the world that comes after him. Director of Attrition Research. Signature redacted. I guess that's that. I gotta keep you alive above everything else. Good thing I got that extra piece of flint in my bundle. I've got an idea, Wilson. Use this book and this luck turn for kindling. Tired of these things. What we need to do is make ourselves a chest so we can store some of our things, considering we're going to be staying here for a little while. Should probably make a few more bandages. I think 15 will be enough for now. I'll store the wool and the string in here and a little bit of fabric we've got, and you know what else? That shield isn't in the best shape, so I think I'm going to store it here as well. What we should probably think about doing, Wilson, is getting out, maybe doing a little hunting, try to find some other food. Guess I should probably take these sweet berries before we go, though. Curious to see how they're going to be on time. 120 minutes. Wilson, these sweet berries are going to last for 2 hours. There are no animals anywhere. We've been all over this place and we're not finding anything. I don't know, buddy. You thinking what I'm thinking? There really doesn't seem to be any animals anywhere. Truth be told, we may have to rely on growing our own food because Did you just hear something? I swear I just heard something. Sounded like footsteps. Wilson. Come here. There's a camp. Somebody might be here. That might be the noise that we heard. All right, buddy, come on. We gotta be careful. I don't know if this is a trap. Why are we finding... Why is this here? How come we never found anything like this before? All the food has gone bad. There's some rabbit hide. And a couple of dark oak logs. And a bit of wheat that hasn't gone off yet. This camp's been here for a while. I swear I keep hearing something in the trees. What's in here? More food that's gone bad. What's that? Flashlight? Listen, we just found a flashlight. Some more logs, some more string, and some food that's gone bad. There's a book. And a bed, so I'm not alone out here. Let's see what this has to say. Thomas Vance, Day 2. I found a camp and it's perfect. 2 tents, barrels of food, and a dry bed. But it's too quiet. There's a set of iron boots by the fire, but no feet in them. It's like whoever owned them just evaporated. However, there was a wolf sitting in the middle of the camp when I arrived. He was staring at one of the empty tents like he was waiting for a command that never came. He has a collar, but it's a mess. The leather is cracked and the nameplate is pitted with deep, dark rust. It's kind of weird. He doesn't eat. He just sits and watches me. He feels heavy, like he's not just a dog, but a weight holding this camp down. Regardless, I'm glad he's here. Being homeless is most of the time lonely, but being the only person left in the world is a different kind of cold. Thomas Vance, Day 5. I found a journal while rummaging through the barrel and chest in the other tent. Looks like it belonged to the guy that once occupied this camp. His name is Elias Thorne, and he talks a lot about trying to reach a nearby house that he can never seem to make it to, no matter how much he tries. Very interesting stuff. Also speaks of a wolf he found, so that explains the dog being here. I wonder what happened to Elias and where this house resides. Thomas Vance, Day 7. I tried again today with no luck. I'm beginning to understand what Elias was talking about. I want to see the house, but every time I walk 10 blocks into the trees, the fog starts humming. It sounds like 1,000 server fans spinning at once. And then I hear her, a woman, crying. It's coming from the direction of the house, but it's not human. It's too perfectly rhythmic. Sob, gasp, sob, gasp. It repeats every 14 seconds. It sounds like a record or a scratched CD. I tried to run toward it thinking she was hurt, but the wolf stood in the way. He didn't growl. He just stared at the fog and tilted his head. And for a second, his eyes flickered. Not like a reflection, but like a blue LED. The crying stopped the second he blinked. I don't think he's trying to protect me from her. I think he's tuning her out. Or maybe he's the one broadcasting her. Thomas Vance, Day 9. I have to go, now. The fog isn't a mist anymore. It's getting sharper. It looks like jagged pieces of white glass falling from the sky, and something is walking through it. I saw a shadow next to a nearby tree. It's too tall. Taller than any man I saw in the city. It doesn't have a face. It's just a vertical tear in the world. It's moving through the trees, and everywhere it touches, the leaves turn into gray cubes and vanish. When this happens, the wolf wags his tail. He stares at the shadow and then back at me like he's proud, like he's leading it here. He wasn't a gift from the last guy. He's a beacon. I'm running for the house. I don't care if the crying is a trap. I'd rather face a ghost than whatever is stepping out of that static. What do you think? Should we look around, see if we can find some animals before we head back? Kind of thinking that we should. Same time, I keep hearing something breaking down branches or leaves. I get this feeling like we're being watched. Starting to wonder if Thomas Vance is out here somewhere. Keep your ears open and your eyes peeled. Somebody's standing over there. I knew it. I knew it. We are being watched. I wonder if that's Thomas. Yeah, he's still there. That's not a man. That's not a man. Come on, we gotta get out of these woods. Come on. Stay right there. I just saw him. Yeah, he's standing there. I think he knows we're here. I'm gonna use the spyglass to get a better look. Yeah. That is not a man. I don't know what that is. I don't know what to do. I don't want him to see us going back to the igloo. I don't want him knowing where we're staying. Is he gone? No, he's still there. What do you think we should do? Think we should try to scare him? I don't understand what he would want. Or maybe he's mad that we took his stuff. You think that's the issue? We can try to intimidate him? We can try to give his stuff back. Maybe we do both. Look, I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. But if you're mad that we took your things, I'll gladly put him back on the ground for you. That's all we took. At least, I'm pretty sure that's all we took. I don't want him. I don't need him. You can have him back. Do you want him? Take them. They're yours. I don't understand, Wilson. Everywhere we move, he watches. Are you human? Is your name Thomas? Is that it? Are you Thomas Vance? Thomas, if that's you, I read your journal. I'm not an enemy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Definitely not human. All right. All right. We're gonna take those things. We're heading back to the igloo. We gotta go. We gotta go now. Come on, buddy. We're getting out of here. There it is. We're almost there. One thing's for certain. What we need to do, we need to make a shovel. We need to make more snow blocks. We need to seal up the igloo. We need to make a door. We need to make sure that whatever that thing is, if it followed us here, can't get inside. It's too late. It's too late. Wilson, come on. I can't have him thinking that we live there. Come on, we're gonna go to the village. He's not there. He's not there. All right. Maybe this is stupid, but we got to try to do what I originally thought. So, just come over here, warm up by the fire, and then I'll get to work. At least got a door on. If I can just dig up some of this snow. Maybe we can make some snow blocks. Six of them. That should maybe help patch up the holes. Oh my God. Oh my God. I gotta get Wilson. I don't know where he went. I can't just leave Wilson down there. I'm gonna have to face it, whatever it is. My bed's in there. My chest full of supplies. I'm gonna have to stop being a coward. What do you want? I'm not gonna harm you. I don't know who you are. I don't know why you're here. I don't know why I'm here. If you were brought here just like me, put out in the middle of whatever this is, I sympathize with you. Can you at least say something? He's not here. Wilson. Wilson, come on. Get over here. I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to leave you. I'm going to pack up. I think we're going to travel through the night. Come on, buddy. I know. I wish it would stop snowing, too. Also beginning to think that this flashlight doesn't have much for a battery. What is that? There's a light over there. I can see it right through here. Stay here, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a light. I don't want to walk up there with my flashlight on. What is this? It's a cabin. You see that? What is that? I think that was a white fox. Where'd you go? I'm gonna try to go inside. Come on. place looks empty. I think it's empty. We need to go in. Yeah. Is that you walking around? I hear footsteps. Is that fox? I think it's the fox. I don't think anybody's here. Go upstairs. Check out the loft. Look at this. A few more pieces of weed, a few string, and some more wool in a chest. This is pretty good. This is in fact better than good, buddy. I think we're gonna be alright. Little cabin. I don't think we got followed here. We're gonna be just fine. Yeah, this is gonna work out great. The cabin is mostly intact. I can leave all my stuff here. One thing I should probably do, Mr. Wilson, is break this carpet. I'm afraid if we leave it going, then the campfire might set it on fire out here. Look at this. There's a chest here. There's a book. Day 15. I found a wolf today. He was shivering in the snow just outside the door of the cabin I built. He wears a collar, but it looks like it was pulled out of a junkyard. The leather is blackened with rot and the metal name tag is covered in a thick, crusty layer of rust. I tried to scrape the corrosion off with my fingernail just to see if there was a name tag, but the metal just flicked away into dust. It's a shame. A dog like this shouldn't be wearing something so decayed. It feels like he's been wandering this place for 100 years. I told him he can stay. We're both just old relics of a world that doesn't want us anymore. E. Thorne. Day 18. I tried for a third time today. I got as far as the broken spruce tree about 90 blocks or so from my doorstep before the fog turned into a wall of white static. I couldn't see my own hands, let alone anything else, but I heard it again. It's a woman. She's over there, near the dilapidated house. I can't make out the words. It sounds like she's mourning something, or maybe just calling out for home that isn't there anymore. Every time the wind shifts, I hear her sobbing. It's the kind of sound that makes your chest ache. It reminds me of the winters back on the streets, hearing people cry out in the dark because the cold was finally winning. I wanted to run toward her, but the wolf blocked my path. He didn't bark. He just stood there, staring into the white void where the sound was coming from. His ears were perked, and he was tilting his head almost like he was listening to a recording. He wouldn't let me pass. Every time I tried to step around him, he just moved his body to shield the way. It's hard to believe a dog can look so calm while a woman is screaming for help just a few hundred blocks away. Maybe he's protecting me, or maybe he's waiting for her to stop. I'll try again tonight if she's still out there. I can't just sit here by the fire. I'm a survivalist, not a coward. Day 19. I tried again last night. I packed my gear, took the iron spade I found, and headed for the dilapidated house. I can see the roof from the tree line. It's right there. It should only be a 5-minute walk at best, but it's not. The fog. It's not like any mist I saw back on the docks. It's thick, tasting like copper and old electronics. Every time I stepped toward the house, the trees seemed to shift. I'd walk straight for 100 blocks or so, and the fog would part just enough to show me I was right back where I started, just outside my cabin door. I'll try for the house again tomorrow. I have to believe there's a way over there that doesn't involve walking in circles. The wolf seems to know the terrain better than I do. I'll follow his lead next time. Day 21. I'm leaving, not even packing the spare wool. It's not the crying anymore. The woman's voice, it stopped an hour ago, replaced by a sound like a skipping record. But that's not why I'm running. There's a shape in the tree line behind the cabin. It doesn't have a face, or if it does, the fog is just painting over it. It's too tall, too thin. It stands perfectly still, but every time I look away and look back, it's moved 3 trees closer. It doesn't walk. It just is. I tried to sick the wolf on it. I pointed and told him to growl, to do something, but he just sat there by my boots. He looked at the shape, then looked at me, and he wagged his tail, like he was introducing an old friend. That was the moment I knew. The dog isn't mine. He's the lighthouse, and that thing in the trees is the ship coming into harbor. I'm heading for the mountain in the distance with the Watchtower at the top. I don't care if the fog loops me back. I'd rather die walking than wait here for that vertical stain to reach my doorstep. If you find this cabin in this journal, don't look at the trees, and for the love of God, don't trust the dog. E. Thorne. Well, that's pretty scary. If he was staying here, then clearly whatever that is probably staying right outside. Got most of everything put away. I'm gonna toss this coal into here. case we need to use it to cook something up. And I guess what I should probably do is maybe put some torches on the outside of here. Light everything up on the outside. So that way we can see if something's moving in. Probably would be a good idea. I don't want to look into the trees. Where was here? Probably needed to leave in a hurry. But that'll be fine for now. I think we're going to try to get back inside. So I think that should probably do it for the night, buddy. I'm going to get a little shut-eye. You keep an eye on the door. There's the sound of the morning rooster. So it's another day. It's too bad I don't know what day it is. These aren't so bad. 17 minutes on these. I planted them everywhere. So the good news is, Wilson, we've got a decent amount of berries out. We gotta hope that whatever found us the last time and took our food won't take our food this time around. I'm beginning to think there aren't any animals around, which is kind of terrible. Wilson, there's somebody standing outside the window. I just saw him. Nobody's there. I just literally saw somebody standing here. Come here, buddy. Come here. Who are you? I just saw you out here. Where did you go? Guess the better question is, what do you want? You lost like me? Pretty sure that was human. At least I think it was human. It moved like a human. I just don't understand it. I saw him standing right out here. Right next to that tree. Looking right in the window right at us. Wait a minute. Wilson, come here. Come here. I just saw him. I just saw him again. Come on, buddy. We gotta find him. What's that? Wait a minute. I think I just figured something out. Wilson, come here. You think this is the house that E. Thorne is talking about? There's a broken spruce. Oh yeah. Come on, buddy. This must be the area that E. Thorne couldn't go through. I wonder if whoever that is. I wonder if we're going to find him up here. There's nobody here, buddy. There's just nothing. This has definitely got to be the house that E. Thorne was talking about. I see a chest in there. I'm afraid to go in and take whatever that is, especially with whoever that is walking around. I don't want to repeat what we had just a few days ago, but at the same time, I'm kind of curious what that is inside there. All right, buddy. I'm going to go ahead and do it. See what we got in here. Wait a minute. What's wrong with the floor? Can you see this floor? I've not seen anything like that. Not yet. Some melon seeds and another book. Dear Diary, I found a house. It was broken, but it was mine. I spent all day patching the walls with dirt and wood. I even found a couple of poppies to put in the windows. For a second, if I closed my eyes, I could almost hear the taxis on 4th Street. But the house is leaking. There are holes in the floor that don't lead to the basement. They lead to a void of tiny black and purple squares. I guess that explains that. Regardless, I will fix this place up and call it my very own real home. Sarah M. Dear Diary, I think I saw a shadow near the Watchtower at the top of the hill behind my house. I think someone is up there and I think they're watching me. Guess I'll lay low and stay inside today. Dear Diary, I heard them again last night, 2 different voices weeks apart. The first sounded older, gruff like the guys who used to guard the scrapyards back on 4th Street. He was shouting into the fog, desperate, calling for a way out. I crouched under the windowsill, my heart hammering against my ribs. Back in the city, you don't answer a shout in the dark, you stay hidden. You survive by being a ghost. Then came the younger one. He sounded terrified. He kept shouting, "Are you there? Do you need help? I can hear you crying. Hello? I can see your house, but I can't get to you." I almost opened the door for him. I really did, but then the fog turned that sickening, static white, and his voice just snapped like a wire cutting. Now, the woods are silent again, except for the wolf. He was just sitting on my porch this morning after the screaming stopped. A beautiful wolf with a very old collar. He's very friendly, so I'm going to let him stay. Dear Diary, the wolf has been with me for quite a few days, but he's not warming up to me for some reason. He doesn't leave, and it seems he's becoming more distant by the day. I've also tried to fix the holes in the roof, but I don't know how to work wood. I spent my life in the city. I know how to layer cardboard for warmth and how to patch a coat with duct tape, but I don't know how to build a home. Every time I try to hammer a plank, the wood feels soft, like it's made of wet paper. The wolf just watches me fail. He sits near the poppies and tilts his head, and I think he's waiting for me to give up. In a weird way, he's the only thing that feels solid around here, but sometimes I think he's the reason the walls won't stay upright. Dear Diary, I found the wolf a new shiny tag. He's had it for a while now, but I haven't named him yet because I don't feel I can. Sometimes when I look into the tag to see my reflection, I don't see my face. I see a man in iron armor, far away. But then I blink and it's just me again. It's super weird. The more this house feels like home, the more I forget about 4th Street and the shinier his nameless name tag seems to get. Dear Diary, the wolf sat by the door all night last night, as if to say, "It's going to be just fine, Sarah. I'm here to protect you." I slept great because I knew he was keeping me safe. I'm so glad he is here. However, today I wanted to do something nice for him since he's the only friend I have left. I tried to take his collar off to clean it up a bit, but I couldn't get the buckle undone. It's fused shut. It isn't just old. It looks like it's been sitting at the bottom of the ocean for a century. It doesn't make sense. He's a young dog. How could his collar decay so fast? When I ran my fingers over what's left of the letters, they went numb. And for a second, I didn't see the woods outside. I saw a man in iron armor again, standing on the deck of the Watchtower behind me, screaming for a dog that wouldn't look back. Sometimes I think this collar has been around longer than the world itself. Dear Diary, the wolf brought an iron ingot today. It was covered in dried blood. He looked so proud, but his eyes, they looked like they were full of static. He's different now. His eyes look more and more to me like he's seen 1,000 people live in this house and 1,000 people disappear in it as well. With each passing day, I'm getting more and more tired. Every time I pet the wolf, I feel a little more faded, like my memories of 4th Street are slipping through my fingers and into his fur. I'm going to sleep for a while. The wolf is guarding the door. I know nothing can get past him. Dear Diary, I'm scared. I woke up this morning and the wolf wasn't inside. He was outside the house and I don't know how he got there. I slept the entire night. I don't remember leaving the door unlocked, but maybe I did. I tried to let the wolf back in because it's so cold out there, but he won't come back inside. He got near the door once but wouldn't cross the threshold. Now he just sits out there, staring back at me through the windows where the poppies are. What's worse is that when he looks at the house, the world around him begins to archive and pieces of my home are disappearing into the static every time he blinks. Dear Diary, 2 days have passed. The wolf is still outside. I fixed the roof as best I could from the inside, but I'm running out of supplies and I'm afraid to go out. Several of the planks have already disappeared into that black static when I'm not looking. Something is under the house. I remember the alleyway behind 4th Street. It was loud, and it smelled like old rain and exhaust, but it was real. Here, the silence is so heavy it feels like it's pressing against my ribs. The windows aren't showing the forest anymore. When I look out, I see the city skyline, but it's all white. No lights, no people, just the shapes of buildings made of fog. I'm so cold. I'd give anything for a damp cardboard box in a real New York winter right now. If you are reading this, I didn't make it out of the house and you probably won't either. I should have never let that wolf inside. That's the diary of Sarah M. I'm guessing that she clearly didn't make it out of here. But I'm also wondering... Oh, there's the poppies. Everything's overgrown. I'm a little curious if... Oh, there is. There's a watchtower up there. That's probably the best place that we can be. Come on, buddy. We need to go up here and see what we can find. I don't know why we didn't think to get up higher from the beginning of all of this. We can get close enough to the base. Might be able to look up with a spyglass, see if there's anything up there before we try to head up. Wilson. Somebody's up there. I knew it. We gotta get up there. Come on, buddy. Here we go, Wilson. I found the staircase. I don't see anybody. But I'll tell you one thing's for certain. I'm going to find out who it is that's watching us. And I'm going to finally get some answers. Nobody's up here. The floor is sealed. I got a feeling he's going to be on the other side of this. I don't get it. Door's open. Nobody's here. He ran. He set himself up a water system, and he's been cooking here. I know for certain that this is a human. We're not alone. If we can just explain to this person that we're not hostile, that we're a friend, maybe we can work together. I don't know how he would have gotten down. We literally covered all of the area trying to figure out where that house is. It's not the fallen spruce. There's the house. This makes no sense. We didn't get that far. He'd have been standing right here. So I have no idea. I can't imagine he would have jumped off and onto one of the treetops. What's that? Looks like a barrel. That's weird. Wilson, where are you? Wilson. Wilson. Where'd you go, buddy? Where are you? Oh no. Oh no. Oh. What are you doing down here? How'd you get down here? I didn't come down here and sit you down. Come on. I found a barrel. Way down to the bottom of this hill. Another book. Not even sure what day it is anymore, and to be honest, I don't even care. Just wanted to leave behind something to explain what happened to me, if my plan doesn't go as planned. What is this? Before I leave the details, here's a bit about me and what's been going on. I used to spend my nights on the 40th floor of the skeletal high-rises back in the city. No walls, just rebar in the wind. I liked the height. The monsters on the street couldn't reach me there, and the cops never looked up. I thought this watchtower would be the same. I thought if I climbed high enough, I'd be outside the reach of the program. I was wrong. The higher you go, the more the world thins out. I've been watching the tree line for 3 days now. From up here, the world looks like a blueprint, and everything in it follows a logic. The trees sway in a loop. The fog recedes at dawn and pushes back at dusk. But there is a white speck that breaks the geometry. It moves between the subjects. I saw it at the camp with the 2 tents. Then I saw it at the house with the woman who screams in her sleep. It doesn't hunt them. It doesn't flee from the shapes and the static. It sits. It waits. And then once the subject is gone, it moves to the next one. I made it to the cabin where the old guy was staying. I found one of his journals inside. His name was Elias Thorne. It holds a warning that the fog doesn't want us to understand. Elias uncovered some of the truth about this place. He also saw what happens when you stop being a survivor and start being a subject. He scribbled a warning on the back of the journal in shaking handwriting. For God's sake, don't trust the dog. At first, I thought he was just another mind broken by the isolation, but then I saw it through the spyglass. The wolf was sitting near the rundown house where the woman would scream every night, sitting there next to the poppies in the window, staring directly up at me. Not at the tower, at me. It was as if its eyes were magnifying lenses, pulling data out of my skull from 100 meters away. I can see him clearly from my tower. The relic. That's what I call the dog now. I watched him walk the path from the camp to the cabin, to the dilapidated house, and finally to the base of my tower. I watched them all through the spyglass, and I watched the dog. They thought he was a friend. They didn't see what I saw from up here. He wasn't guarding or being a companion to anyone. He was tagging them. Every time the woman at the house or the man staying at the camp with the 2 tents would pet the dog, the static around them grew thicker. I could tell at that point he wasn't a wolf. He's a signal flare for the protocol. I watched him lead Elias into the fog. I watched him sit and wag his tail while Thomas vanished into the white, and I watched him stare at the woman through her windows until she no longer came outside. I've read Elias's notes 1,000 times. He was close, but he was weak. He thought the dog was looking for a master. I know better. The dog is the heart. If the heart stops beating, the protocol dies. If the protocol dies, the walls of this digital prison crumble, and I finally fall back into the reign of the 4th Street construction sites. However, I saw him through the spyglass the other day, the real master, the one the dog follows around. He also thinks the dog is his protector. He doesn't realize he's the real anchor. As long as he lives, I'll remain trapped in this loop. The rest of them couldn't solve it, but I have. Now they're just ghosts in his dream. I'm going to end the dream, and once I do, the protocol will finally have nothing to reset to. It's the only way out. The dog, on the other hand, thinks I'm just another survivor. He doesn't realize that I'm the executioner. If this doesn't work, I'm jumping from the Watchtower. I'd rather hit the ground like a man than stay up here while the dog lures the static and the monsters within it. I've spent my life looking down on the world, but I finally see the shape of the trap. You think you're the hero of this story? Sorry. In their eyes, you may be a good dog. In mine, you're the cage and I'm breaking the lock. Say goodnight to your master, Wilson.